Yeah, we will look at question number 13. 13ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. Equation of the line passing through the point 1, 2 and parallel to the line y equal to 3x minus 1. ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾನು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 3x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0 ಇದೆ. So I want a line parallel to this. So ಎರಡು parallel line ಇದ್ರೆ suppose if this is 3x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0. I want one more line which is parallel to this. ಅದರದ್ದು xy coefficient ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. They should differ only with the constant k. ಇಲ್ಲಿ x coefficient 3 ಇರೋದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So option D is not correct. Option A is not correct. ಈ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ನ ನೀವು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ y plus 2 is equal to 3x plus 3 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 3x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 ಇದೆ. This may be the choice. ಆದ್ರೆ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಹಾಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ y minus 2 is equal to 3x minus 3 ಇದೆ. This is 3x minus y minus 3 plus 2 it becomes minus 1 is equal to 0. The ಎರಡು ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇದೆ. either B may be correct or C may be correct. ನೋಡಿ ಇದೇನಿದೆ this line 3x minus y plus k equal to 0 it is passing through the point ಯಾವ್ದಪ್ಪ 1, 2 ಇದೆ. Therefore you should put x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 in this. It is 3 minus 2 plus k is equal to 0. So 1 plus k is equal to 0. The value of k becomes minus 1. ಈ k ತಗೊಂಡು minus 1 ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗ. It is 3x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Now you look at these two choices. Which among these two has 3x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0 ಇದೆ? It is going to be option C. Option B ನಿಮಗೆ ಸರಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. C is going to be the correct answer for this question. We will move on to question number 14. 14ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. Equations of diagonals of the square formed by the lines. A very interesting question here. Equation of the lines x equal to 0, equation of the diagonals of the square formed by the lines x equal to 0, y equal to 0, x equal to 1 and y equal to 1 ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ I am going to write x is equal to 0. x is equal to 0 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ it is going to be the y axis. y equal to 0 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it is going to be the x axis, right? So this is x axis and the y axis. ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. x is equal to 0. So this is the equation of y axis. Again y is equal to 0, which is the equation of x axis. There is an origin and there are two more lines here. X is equal to 1 and y equal to 1. X equal to 1 andre it is going to be a line which is parallel to y axis, right? X equal to 1 is going to be a line that is parallel to y axis. ಹೀಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ so y is equal to 1, it is a line that is parallel to x axis. It may be somewhere here like this. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಹೀಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. x equal to 1 and y is equal to 1. So I am going to redraw that properly. ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1. So this is the line which is y is equal to 1 and this is going to be x is equal to 1. Understood? So now this is the equation. So you got a square formed by these two or these four lines. Either the equation x is equal to 1, either the equation y is equal to 1 ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ so ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ so this is the line which pass through like this, right? So ಈ line ಹೀಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಈ line ಹೀಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So now this is the question in front of you. Understood? Now you can observe the point of intersection of these two. So obviously they are going to intersect at 1, 1. ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಈಗ, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡಯಾಗನಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡ್ರಾ ದ ಡಯಾಗನಲ್ ನಾವ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಡಯಾಗನಲ್. ಸೊ ಹೀಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡಯಾಗನಲ್ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಹೀಗೆ. ಸೊ one diagonal, it is obviously passing through so the origin, and again one more diagonal, you can look at that. So it is going to be a line which is going to connect these 2 points. Here this is the given picture so of this. Now what you can do, you can observe that dotted diagonal that is passing through that. Obviously this line is going to be a line which is passing through the origin. So line passing through the origin. So if the line passing through the origin, it is going to be y is equal to mx. Y equal to mx ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, so y equal to 2x, x equal to 2y, y equal to x, x equal to y ಇದೆ. So you can observe here, y is 1, x is equal to 1. So therefore equation of this line is going to be y is equal to x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Now you can look at this one, y is equal to x. ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So option A is correct, option B is correct, C is not correct, and D is not correct. Now we will go for the next diagonal. First diagonal ನಿಮಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. It is going to be y is equal to x. So now you can make out this point. It's a point on the y axis. ಅಲ್ಲಿ y equal to 1 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ 0,1 ಇದೆ. Here it is x is equal to 1. So therefore this is a point on the x axis. This is going to be 1,0. Now you can make out the next diagonal is going to pass through 0,1 and 1,0. ಇಲ್ಲಿ first equation ಅಲ್ಲಿ x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1 ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ that is going to satisfy this. Option A may be the correct answer. ಇಲ್ಲಿ x ಗೆ 0, y ಗೆ 1 ಹಾಕೊಂಡಾಗ it is not equal to 2. Option B is not correct. So therefore the correct solution for this ಈಗ option A ನಿಮಗೆ ಸರಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this kind of questions you can draw the diagram, analyze the concepts given, you can easily eliminate the answers for this, right? So we'll go for question number 15. So it's a direct question. For specifying a straight line, how many geometrical conditions or geometrical parameters should be given or should be known? That's a question. So here for specifying a straight line, you can check y equal to mx plus c or y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Any different forms of lines or general lines. So there will be a line which is associated with 2 conditions. So therefore the number of parameters is going to be 2. It's a standard and direct question. Nothing to worry about that. Otherwise number of variables 2 irutte. So the number of conditions will be 2 for that, right? Now 16ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನೋಡಿ. This is again a different question which you don't study in your regular exam, regular theory examination. The point 4,1 undergoes the following 2 successive transformations. First one is there, reflection about the line y is equal to x. Now I am going to draw the coordinate axis. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು coordinate axis draw ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, right? So x axis and y axis. X dash origin, y axis and y dash. Clear? Now there is a line which is y is equal to x ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, y is equal to x. Y equal to x means obviously this is going to be a line that pass through the origin like this, right? So now this is the equation of the line y is equal to x or x is equal to y. A point is there 4,1. X is 4, y is equal to 1. So now I am going to mark that point x for y1. It may be a point somewhere here. It is 4,1. Now it is undergoing 2 transformations here. First one, reflection of that about this line is y equal to x. Reflection ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ y ಆ ಕಡೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು 4, 1. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ, ಸೊ x is 1 ನೋಡಿ, x ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ y ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. x1 y is going to be 4, so this is going to be 1, 4. It is going to be the reflection. Understood? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. So it is going to be the reflection of that point P. Now it is having translation through a distance of 2 units. ಎರಡನೇ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. It is having the translation, so through what is that, at a distance of 2 units along the positive x-axis. Positive x-axis ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ you are supposed to move so towards the right ಹೀಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟು? so it is going to be 2 units. ಅಂದ್ರೆ you are making the change only with the x coordinate. y coordinate ಹಾಗೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, x coordinate ಮಾತ್ರ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. so x coordinate ಮಾತ್ರ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 1 plus you are adding 2 to this, that 4 remains same as it is. so ಹೀಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, 1 plus 2 it is 3, 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ. so now what is going to be the required point? It is going to be 3, 4. option B ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. right? so now with this we'll go for question number 17. 17ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ. the point equidistant from the lines, the point which is equidistant from the lines, it is 4x plus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0, and 5x minus 12y plus 26 is equal to 0, and 7x plus 24y minus 50 is equal to 0 is. Now so we will find out the distance of all these points from these lines. ಈಗ ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಆರಿಜಿನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇದೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, d1 ಬರೀತೀನಿ, ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆರಿಜಿನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ x0 y0 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 10 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ a ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 16 ಆಯ್ತು, b ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 9 ಆಯ್ತು. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 10 divided by 25 under the root you get 5, 10 by 5 becomes 2. d1 2 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅಗೈನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರಿಜಿನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನ d2 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ x0 ಇದೆ, y0 ಇದೆ, 26 divided by square root of 5 square it is 25, 12 square is going to be 144. This is 26 by 169 under the root, so 13 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 13 by 26 2 ಬಂತು ನೋಡಿ. ಆರಿಜಿನ್ ಇವೆರಡು ಲೈನಿಗೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, d3 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನೀಗ. ಸೊ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆರಿಜಿನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್, ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ x0 ಇದೆ, y0 ಇದೆ, minus 50 divided by square root of 7 square ಅಂದ್ರೆ 49 ಆಯ್ತು, 24 square ಅಂದ್ರೆ 576 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So minus 50 under the mod which becomes plus 50, and 49 plus 576 625 under the root, 625 under the root ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 25 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So 50 divided by 25 it becomes 2. Now you can observe this origin is having equal distance from these three lines. Therefore option C is going to be the correct answer. ಇದೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದಾಗ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯಾವ್ದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಆನ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಐಡಿಯಾ ವೈ ಐ ಟುಕ್ 0,0 ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಸಿ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ ಟು ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ದಟ್. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ 0,0 ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಿಮ್ ಲಕ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ 18th ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೋಡಿ. A line is passing through 2,2 and is perpendicular to the line 3x plus y equal to 3. So line is passing through 2 comma 2 and perpendicular to the line 3x plus y plus 3 equal to 0. What is its y intercept ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಯು ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಲೈನ್ 3x plus y, ಆ 3 ಈ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹಾಕೋಣ, minus 3 equal to 0 ಇದೆ. I want a line perpendicular to this. Any line perpendicular to this. So perpendicular to this is given by ನೋಡಿ x y ಹಾಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. y coefficient ತೆಗೆದು x ಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ, x coefficient ತೆಗೆದು y ಗೆ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ k is equal to 0 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. This is the perpendicular line. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So it is x minus 3y plus k is equal to 0 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ನನಗೆ k ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೈನ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. Now what does it says? This line is passing through 2 comma 2. Understood? So it is passing through, it is given this line is passing through the point 2 comma 2 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. Therefore x ಗೆ 2 ಹಾಕೋಣ, y ಗೆ 2 ಹಾಕೋಣ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ k is equal to 0 ಆಯ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ 4 ಪ್ಲಸ್ k is equal to 0 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ k becomes 4. ತಗೊಂಡಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ k ಇರೋ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಇದೇನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗ, x minus 3y, right? So it is x minus 3y plus k, it is nothing but 4 is equal to 0 ಆಯ್ತು. So now we got the line. I want the y-intercept of this one. Now you can make out, so y-intercept of this minus constant, it is 4 divided by coefficient of y ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, it is minus 3. So it becomes 4 divided by 3 ಆಯ್ತು. 4 by 3 ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಇದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಈಗ. It is going to be option D, that is the right choice for this question. Now 19ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಈಗ 19th question ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. The ratio in which the lines 3x plus 4y equal to 2 equal to 0 divides the distance between the other two lines. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದೆರಡು ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಇದೆ, 3x plus 4y plus 5 equal to 0. Let me call this as equation 1 and this is equation 2. This is the third line. So the ratio in which the third line divides the distance between the first and the second ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 3x plus 4y 3x plus 4y 3x plus 4y ಇದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ they are all differing with the constant only. So since they differ only with the constant, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹೀಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 3x plus 4y plus 5 is equal to 0. Second line ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಇದೆ, it is going to be 3x plus 4y minus 5 is equal to 0 ಇದೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನಿದೆ, ಇದು ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದೇನೋ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೀಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, d. It is divided by the third line 3x plus 4y plus 2 equal to 0. So this is also parallel to these two irodrinda, obviously the third line it is going to pass through, right? So in between these two lines this is the line, right? So it is 3x plus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0. ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ you can observe ಇದು ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ d1. So I am going to call it as d1. If you find the distance between these two, d2, a ratio of distances, so it is going to be the ratio of the point of division you are going to get. So now to find the distance, ಇದು ಎರಡನ್ನು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ you take the difference of these constants of first two and again take the difference of constants of the next two. ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ 5 minus 2 modulus of that divided by minus 5 minus 2 mod of that ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 5 minus 2 3 minus 5 minus 2 it is 7 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. I can straight away write this as the ratio. So ratio of this is going to be 3:7 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Answer for this is going to be option B. That is the correct choice. 20ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. 20th question. One vertex of equilateral triangle whose centroid is at origin and one side has x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. This is a little lengthy question. So ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. One vertex of an equilateral triangle you are supposed to find out, right? So illೊಂದು equilateral triangle draw ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. So whose vertex I'll write it as A and B and this is C. So whose centroid is at origin and one of the side is x plus y minus 2 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋಣ. ಈ ಬೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, it is x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0 ಮಾಡಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, x1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 2. So this won't lie on that line. 2 to 4 minus 2, this won't lie. Again minus 2 minus 2, so minus 4 minus 2, no, not possible. 2 minus 2 minus 2, this is not possible. None of these points are going to lie on that. So andre vertex is ನೀವು find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So it is given that vertex is ನೀವು find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So it is given that ಇಲ್ಲಿ centroid ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ median ಹಾಕೋಣ. So this is going to be the median. I will write D. ಇದೊಂದು vertex ಬರೆಯೋಣ. Centroid ಇಲ್ಲಿ G ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So it is given that centroid is the origin ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. D is the centroid. Now you don't know what is going to be A, vertex A find out ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮುಗಿದೋಯ್ತು. So what I do, let me write the coordinates of A as x1, y1, D coordinates A, B ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ you know the property of the centroid. Centroid is going to divide the median internally in the ratio 2:1. This is the property of the centroid. ಈಗ centroid formula apply ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನೀವು, otherwise that ratio apply ಮಾಡಿ. So AD, G divides, I can write AD in the ratio, right, in the ratio 2:1. So therefore I am going to write the x coordinate of the centroid. It is 0 is given by m. M is 1 into A plus n is 2, right? So mx1. So this is x1 into 2 into A divided by 1 plus 2 you get. So it becomes x1 plus 2A is equal to 0 ಆಗ್ತದೆ, equation 1. ಹಾಗೆ y coordinates ನ equate ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. It is nothing but 0 is equal to m is 1, y1 is y2 is y1 plus, so it is 2 into b divided by 2 plus 3 2 plus 1 it is y1 plus 2b is equal to ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, 0 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. This is going to be your equation 2. Now you know AD is perpendicular to BC. So AD is perpendicular to BC there. Obviously slope of AD, I can write slope of AD is into slope of BC. Slope of BC is equal to -1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. AD slope ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ y1 minus 0 is y1 divided by x1 into slope of BC ನೀವು ಬರೆದಾಗ ಜನರಲ್ ಲೈನ್ minus coefficient of x by coefficient of y is equal to -1. This if you solve, you are going to get x1 is equal to y1 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? x1 is equal to y1. Now you can use this condition, D lies on BC, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಈಗ D coordinates BC ಹಾಕೋಣ, it becomes A plus B minus 2 is equal to 0 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. A plus B minus 2 is equal to 0. So I am going to use this x1 is equal to y1, right? So in equation 2 idralli hakona tagombandu x1 plus 2a is equal to 0, x1 plus 2a is equal to 0. Here x1 plus 2b is equal to 0 ಆಯ್ತು. ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2a minus 2b is equal to 0. From this 2a is equal to 2b ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. a is equal to b. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ a equal to b ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದು ಇದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. It may be option C, option B, option A. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸರಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ a equal to b ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ. 2b minus 2 is equal to 0. Obviously b is equal to 1 ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? b is equal to 1 ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ a also becomes 1. a is also 1. So if you use in the first equation x1 is equal to minus 2 into a is 1, it becomes minus 2. x1 minus 2 ಇರೋದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, it is going to be only C, right? ಹಾಗೆ y1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ y1 is equal to minus 2 into b is 1, it becomes minus 2. So minus 2 comma minus 2, it is going to be one of the vertex of the triangle. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. You should be very good in your definition of centroid, property of centroid, perpendicular line, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Now we'll move on to question number 21. 21ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನೋಡಿ ಏನಿದೆ. The straight line pass through the points 5, 0 and 0, 3. Straight line is passing through 2 points 5, 0 and 0, 3. The length of perpendicular from the origin, from the point 4, 4. So you should find out the length of perpendicular from the point 4, 4 on the line. So now we will write the line segment joining these 2 points 5, 0 and 0, 3. ಹೀಗಿದೆ 5, 0 and 0, 3. You are drawing a perpendicular to this from 4, 4. So I should find out the length of the perpendicular. What is the length of the perpendicular? D ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So let me first find out what is going to be the equation of this line. So equation of this line is going to be y minus y1 is 0 divided by y2 is 3 minus y1 is 0. 2 point formula use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. Equal to x minus x1 is 5 divided by x2 is 0 minus 5. This on simplification y by 3 is equal to x minus 5 divided by minus 5 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. This on further simplification minus 5y is equal to 3x minus 15 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. So on further simplification 3x plus 5y minus 15 is equal to 0 ಆಯ್ತು. Now you need to find out the perpendicular distance of point 4, 4 on this line. So ಈಗ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 9 plus 25 34 ಬರಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. 3 into 4 plus 5 into 4 minus 15 divided by square root of 9 plus 25 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 12 plus 20, so 32, right? 32 minus 15, 32 minus 15 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it is going to be minus 17 under the mod. So ಇದನ್ನ plus 17 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಬೋಣ. Divided by you are having root 34 ಆಯ್ತು. 17 divided by root 34. So this I can rewrite 17 divided by root 17 into root 2 ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು, which you can write as under the root 17 divided by 2. So root of 17 by 2 ಯಾವ್ದಪ್ಪ ಉತ್ತರ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸರಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೋಡಿ. ಈಗ 22ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. 22ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದೆ. ಲೈನ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಥ್ರೂ 2, 2 and is perpendicular to another line given. What is its y intercept? ಇದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ. ಸೊ 4/3 ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. So we can check the previous question what we have solved. It is going to be 4 by 3. 23rd question we get. If the straight lines are perpendicular, then what is going to be the value of k anta kelidane. So straight lines are perpendicular, so these two lines are perpendicular anta ide. So I call it as 1, this as 2. Two lines are perpendicular, therefore product of the slopes, slope of 1 into slope of line 2, slope of line 2 both equal to -1 ಆಗಬೇಕು. Slope of line 1 ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ minus coefficient of x ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, it is 2 divided by coefficient of y, you can write 3 into coefficient of x here, it is 1 minus 1 divided by coefficient of y, it is going to be k, it is equal to -1. It is 2 is equal to minus 3k you get, otherwise k is equal to, it is what is that, it is going to be minus 2 by 3. That is going to be the right choice. So option C ನಿಮಗೆ ಸರಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. It is given in 2016 CET paper ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ಹಾಗೆ ನೋಡಿ 2017 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೈನ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಲೈನ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಲೈನು 1,2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. x ಗೆ 1 ಹಾಕೋಣ, y ಗೆ 2 ಹಾಕೋಣ. So if you put x is equal to 1 and y equal to 2, it becomes 1 plus 6 minus 7 is equal to 0. First one will satisfy, but the second one ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ 0 ಆಗಲ್ಲ, this will not become 0. Third one, fourth one, x ಗೆ 1 ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ y ಗೆ minus 2 ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ minus 6 ಆಯ್ತು, this is not 0. This is also not going to satisfy. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇದೆ, 2 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Only one line is going to satisfy that, that point is going to satisfy only one line, so therefore that itself is going to be the right choice for this. Now we'll go for question number 25. 25ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. Equation of the line parallel to the line 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0. Line parallel to another line 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0 and passing through the point minus 2, 3 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಆ ಲೈನ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಒನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ 2018 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಗೈನ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್. ಲೈನ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ minus 2, 3. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. -6 -12 plus 18 0 ಆಯ್ತು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ದ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ -6 -12 -18 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗೆ -6 + 12 + 18 ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಸರಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿ, 3x + 4y - 18. 3 into -2 it is -6. 4 into 3 it is going to be +12 -18 ಆಯ್ತು. So this is also not equal to 0. ಎಷ್ಟು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ. So D is also not a choice. ನಿಮಗೆ ಉಳಿದಿರೋದು ಉತ್ತರ ಏನಿದೆ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸರಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಎನಿ, ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ನ ಸರಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ನೀವು. ಹಾಗೆ 26ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನೋಡೋಣ ಏನಿದೆ. So this is again 2019 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದು. This is a question of 2019. So a line cuts equal intercepts on the coordinate axis. So equal intercepts ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ x intercept ನಾವೇನ್ ತಗೋಣ, it is going to be a. Since the intercepts are equal, so y intercept is also a ಆಗೋದು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? So now the angle made by the line with the positive direction of x-axis ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ what is theta ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. So theta find out ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ tan theta ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ you need to find out what is slope. So now, so here intercepts are given. Equation of line. So equation of line is given by x divided by a plus y divided by a is equal to 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ a LCM ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, x plus y, this will be equal to 1. Now you get x plus y is equal to a. So if you want theta, you need to find out what is tan theta. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So tan theta you need to find, which is nothing but finding what is your slope, right? So now I'm going to write tan theta out of it. M is nothing but tan theta. Tan theta is given by minus coefficient of x ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, it is 1 divided by coefficient of y, you can look, it is 1. So tan theta minus 1 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. That means tan theta negative. Tan theta negative ಬಂದ್ರೆ obtuse angle ಉತ್ತರ ಇರಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ. So obviously 90 degrees and 45 degrees is not a choice. The answer, it is going to be either 135 or 120. ಯಾವುದು ನೋಡೋಣ. So tan theta is equal to minus 1 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ theta is going to be obviously 135 degrees ಇರಬೇಕು. So option D is going to be the correct choice for this question, right? So now that's all you have in your straight lines. I hope you all understood these questions. In the next session we will come up with one more chapter of your first PUC or the left out. Only one chapter in your second PUC we left with, that is area of application of integrals. We'll come back to that and we'll continue with this. Thank you all.